Hey everyone, Autumn Leaf here, Wilted Leaf Nursery. So, I'm going to do this video on when I went on vacation. We came back through Pennsylvania and I seen a great big sign that said 5,000 doll outlet. And I'm sure you can search it and you'll see it. Sorry, the camera's like shaking. Quit touching the table. Okay, so, of course I had to go in there. They were only open 2 Saturdays out of the month because they said they had an emergency. God, my hair looks awful. It looks great in the back, but it looks awful in the front. And so I was like, okay, we're definitely going to have to go at this time. So we did. So I want to give my review on that. So we go in and they advertise American Girl dolls, clothes, and porcelain dolls. But I had an inkling that there was some reborns in there. So we go in, and the first thing is, they had a sign that said, due to theft, all you could bring was your wallet and your phone, no purses, no book bags. And I'm like, okay. So I had to go back to the car, put my purse back into the vehicle, and then go back in. There was approximately 4 people working that day, and so there was a lot of staffing there, but I don't know if that's how it always is. But anyhow, when we first walked into the room, the first part was clothes, smaller doll clothes, more for like the American Girl dolls. Then off to the side there was dolls, and they reminded me of cheap dolls that you get, and they had outfits for them. They were the smaller ones, you know, like this size, kind of like a small Burginger type doll baby. They remind me of like $5 dolls, whatever. And it had little accessories with them and stuff. So I mean, kids certainly would like them, and there wasn't nothing wrong with that, but okay. Then in the back room was the sign, and it had on there American Girl dolls and clothes. I didn't even go back in there because I'm definitely not into them. My daughter does have some, like 7, and some clothes. But I wasn't there for that. So I came back out, and I heard them talk about a doll hospital upstairs, and they had the stairs, and it was roped off with a chain. And she's like, oh, are you ready to go upstairs? And I had a few little things in my hands, which I'm going to show you. I was like, yeah. And so you had to be, like, given permission to go up these steps. And I'm like, okay. So we go upstairs, and the first thing we come into are Burginger dolls. And they're ranged in sizes. They had some that was maybe like this size, and then some this size. And, you know, they were ranging, I'm pretty sure, like around $45 to maybe $70 dolls. And I'm like, you know, okay. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with Burgingers. They have some great expressional faces, you know, so it was kind of cute seeing the different faces and expressions. And then it had some that was set up behind a mirror, like you're in a hospital and you're looking at them through the glass. I thought that was pretty neat, and I wish they sold the containers that they had them in that made it look like, you know, a hospital. And I also wish they had the hospital bracelets, but I didn't see any. So, you know, I'm looking at them, and I'm oohing and awing over them. And then I came out from there, and they have, like, where I guess the hospital is, and they were calling her, like, nurse something, which was cute. And, oh, I forgot. Downstairs, they also have porcelain dolls. I didn't go in that room either, because I'm not into porcelain dolls. I just kind of glanced at it. But upstairs, so then they had a very small section. Like, all these other things was roomfuls, which they're not big rooms, but it was a roomful. They had a small wall and a little bit in front that had reborns. So, of course, I'm looking at these, and I forgot to also mention, as I'm going up the steps, it says on there, you're not allowed to pick up any doll upstairs. You have to ask to see it. They're going to wrap it in a blanket and then hand it to you. For a $40 Burginger doll. But okay. I haven't been there through bad experiences. But I'm looking at the reborns because that's my thing. I love seeing other people's work, and that's what this was. Local artists did the dolls, had them in there for sale. I don't know how much the markup was. I didn't ask. But, you know, I'm looking at them and I was like, you know, oh, this one's hair is painted, you know. And I'm not touching anything because Lord knows there's signs up, don't touch nothing. And, you know, but I'm just, you know, looking closely. And the woman's like, oh, yeah, you know, some of them have what's called rooted hair and some of them are painted. And I was like, yeah, I said, I'm very aware of reborns. I make them. And she's like, oh, yeah. And I said, none of them are micro-rooted. They're pretty pluggy. She's like, well, I don't know. I just know rooting. And I felt to go into an educational moment, but I didn't because I felt I was being snarky, and I don't want to be like that. But I felt like if you owned a doll store and you were selling reborn dolls, you would know about them. Maybe not. So that was a little disappointing because I really had hoped, you know, it's great to talk to someone else who makes them. But looking at the dolls, and if I was to guess off the top of my head, there was probably 25 dolls there. They range from maybe $250 to $400. Most of them was around $375. I didn't think they were worth that much. I did not touch the dolls. I didn't look at them. I only looked at the faces. So I can't really say. But there was one doll in the middle, and it was painted. Everything was on it painted. But it had a very distinct look, and that one to me looked very professional, and I had seen that style before. Certain artists definitely have a very unique style, and it was a very old-fashioned looking painting. It's kind of hard to describe. If people have seen it, they know what I'm talking about. You know, you think of dolls from, say, 1950s. That's the kind of style it was done in, with the hair and the dark. I can't explain it. But if you are on Facebook and you're in like different pages where people create dolls and they show, you will have seen this artist's work. I don't remember her name. I only know a few people's names, but I recognize the work. So I was like, that one is an actual professional doll. And I don't know what the price on that one was. I didn't ask. But it was, I mean, I'm not a collector, you know, I certainly love handmade things, and you're going to see that. I love unique things. I love how people pull creativity out of the air and create something you never would have thought of. I love that kind of stuff. Oh, and sorry, I'm kind of a little sick. So then you go on around. You can actually make your own doll there. These reminded me, I want to say like the Seacrest dolls. They only was like the quarter arms and feet, and then you had a few heads and wigs to pick from. I can't remember. I think it was like $80 some if you want to set, and you can make your own doll and stuff it with a body and all that stuff. And then they had some more outfits. So me and the person I was with, we both said when we left, you know, it just says dolls, and there certainly was dolls there, all different kinds. You know, you've got reborns, you've got Burginger, you've got American Girl, you've got just regular dolls, you got porcelain dolls. But to say you have 5,000, yeah, there was probably 5,000 dolls in there, but many, many, many duplicates because they were manufacturally made dolls. So that was kind of disappointing. But I certainly did not walk away empty-handed, and that's what I would like to show you. So the first thing I will show you, I guess I'll go with one of my favorite things, was I bought an outfit. And this outfit, obviously, this part is handmade. I love handmade stuff. The rest of it is not. It's made in China. It's got the little tag in it that says so. This whole entire thing was $24, and I'm missing the hat. I'll have to see if it's in there. But I don't know if it really had a size in here, but I thought it looked like it would fit Victoria. So we're going to put it on her real quick and just do a baby changing. I've already took off her normal outfit that I have her in. So this will actually feel like a costume to her because she's forever wearing her skulls. So as you can see, it's a dress with the little pantaloons and this little sweater dress that goes over it, and there is a hat. It better be in this bag, yes. And this adorable, absolutely adorable hat with the little ribbons. So let's change her real quick and just see how it fits. Because this is supposed to fit the reborn dolls. But like I said, there wasn't a size. I'm going to say this is probably 3 to 6 month size. Victoria doesn't have very long legs, but she's kind of chunky in the belly area. So the pantaloons are fitting. And this just snaps in the back. I thought this looked really cute. Anything that's like crocheted dresses or hats or booties, I absolutely love, 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 love. I mean, to the point that when Rebecca was a baby, I bought her stuff off at Etsy, and I actually dressed her in that stuff. So, I love handmade stuff. Alright, so these are like just plastic snaps. Okay. Now the one thing I liked about this, what, you know, with it having the like underdress, was look how tight it is on the neck. You know, that's one of my little pet peeves, is when you get outfits, the necks are so big on them, you know, you can see the body, and you don't want that. Where this, it really covers that neck up really well. So now you could put something over top of it, like this is going to be bigger, and you're still not going to see it. So now the fancy dress part. Boop. I wish I had the talent to be able to make this stuff. So I just think it's so cute. Alright, so pull this down. How are we looking? There we go. And we'll tie a bow. There we go. Look at her! Oh, that is so cute. That is adorable. Alright, I'm going to set her down here and get her hat on. So, I was right in size. This is definitely 3 to 6 months. This is going to be like pink on pink. Oh, she's so cute. She's always cute though. But it's funny because she's usually wearing gothic type stuff. I'm going to bring this over. Sorry, we're going to move. You can see how cute she is. Adorable. So I probably won't leave her in this outfit because I don't think it is her. But I'll leave it on her for a while until we find the baby that it belongs to. So, other things that I got. When I I left, they put all my stuff in a trash bag. I was like, okay, that's all right. So, what is this? Oh, yeah. That's, and it does say 5,000 dolls in stock, not 5,000 different dolls. I realize that, but yeah. Largest selection of artist collectible dolls, play dolls, and Amish dolls in Lancaster County. I don't know that I've seen Amish dolls in particular. But another thing, I got a bunch of these. These were $1 a piece. And they're just, you know, cloth diapers. But I like the size on them because they looked small. And I thought they'd be perfect for, like, preemies. Preemies are really hard when it comes to diapers and stuff. So those were $1 a piece. This one was $3. And it was just a little bit bigger. And of course it's got the polka dots. But this is still like a newborn size. But I liked it. I thought it might kind of go with this outfit. But it might be too small. And then I got some shoes. These were $4. They were pretty cute. I got some black socks. I'm going to show you why. And these were $2.50. Okay, so now I will show you the big item. Because I can't go into no doll outlet and not buy a doll, right? So, I did get a doll. And this was one where pretty much as soon as I seen it, I knew it was the one that I wanted. So, now it has some pink. And I'm probably going to say she, but it's going to end up being a boy. And wait till I tell you the name is great. So I'm going to present the newest member. Look at this. So the blanket came with the doll, this white one. I got to pick between like a yellow, a cream, and a white. And then she came with this. I wish she had her wrist brace. Look at this face. I love it. This little grumpy girl. She's so grumpy. I just loved it. And of course, she's full body. I'm pretty sure she's not. Oh, she is sex. I'm sorry. She is a girl. You are definitely a girl. Definitely a girl. But when we looked at this face, we kind of thought about calling her Walter. Because she looks like the Jeff Dunham doll with the pouty face. Oh gosh. Super cute. It is a Burgundy doll. It is stamped on the back. I just made sure, you know, it's got just, you know, a little bit of hair. I just love the expression so much. I don't have the receipt. I'm pretty sure I paid $69 for her. I don't know if I could have got her cheaper. I didn't look her up. Typically I would. But it's not just I got a doll, but it's kind of like a souvenir from Pennsylvania as well. So she came with a blanket, little care instructions, which pretty much says watch about using dark colors because it could rub off on the baby. And they gave her a little preemie diaper, which was sweet. And a birth certificate. So that's pretty cool. I'm not griping about that. If you're in that area, certainly, you know, stop by. Even if it's just to see a few other artists' work. The other thing that I got that I wanted to show was I got it from somewhere else. And I'm like, oh, I've got to do this. Now, I'm currently working on a doll that this is not going to work for. So it's going to be my next doll after. And that is, I bought a Amish dress. This was handmade. They had different colors. I went with blue. And then, of course, that's why I got the black socks. And then they had two different bonnets. I got the black one to go with the outfit, but then I couldn't pass up the white one either. And so either the baby will have both, or I'll use this one for a different one. But I think that's going to be so sweet to see a little Amish baby. And of course, if anyone has ever bought a doll from me, you know all of my dolls go home with some sort of stuffed animal or something for their travel companion. So this one is no exception, but I've already bought her travel companion, and I didn't want it to be too matchy-matchy, so I got her a little Amish doll to go with the baby. And this one, of course, has the red dress. And now this is the typical Amish doll where it does not have a face. They didn't give faces. So they're just like this. And they would just play with them. So she'll get to go home with that. How cool is that? I think it's going to be fun. I can't wait to do it. I've already completely have it in my head how it's going to look. I just needed time to do it. And then, like I said, I got to finish this one. So hopefully you liked this review. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And until next time, hopefully not too long, we will be back. Bye.